On April 1st, 2021, I ditched a career I absolutely hated to better myself and do the things I've always wanted to do. And that included my growing love and obsession with Ireland. I want to learn everything: culture, history, mythology, music, and the language. Which, if I'm being honest, looks really hard to learn, but I'm going to give it the old Smith try. Then, of course, there is my love of pubs and the role that they've played throughout history, and no better example of that than on that beautiful, beleaguered island in the North Atlantic, Ireland. April 1st, 2026, I depart for the Emerald Isle, and for 1 year, I'll hike town by town and conduct interviews with pub owners, pub regulars, historians, town know-it-alls, musicians, and basically anybody that wants to talk to me. If you'd like to support the project and the journey, basic Patreon support is only $3 a month, but just liking a video or subscribing to the channel and following the journey is just as helpful. I'm always looking for volunteers to work as liaisons for the project too, so if you live in Ireland and know people, feel free to hit me up. This is a huge goal and I need all the help I can get. The Smitty Learns Irish Pubcast begins April 26th and will be my life's work. Thank you. All right, let's do our first reaction, and this is a request for the Pogues, a follow-up to the Pogues, and I haven't tackled them as much as I'd like to because I really want to get to especially a live set reaction. I think it was the Pogues reunion. I think it's available on YouTube. Maybe not. Maybe I have to go song by song on that if they're available. Anyway, really want to get back into the Pogues, man, because I've been really listening to the albums I've listened to hard, and when Shane MacGowan passed away, I was listening to albums on my own without reaction. I was just letting them go. I just wanted to soak them in. But I don't think I've heard this Streams of Whiskey, which was requested some time ago, maybe just a couple days ago from, I don't know, Nicola Ray. I don't know. We'll go with that. So Streams of Whiskey, what album is this from? I don't know that I've heard this before. Sorry, what album is this from? Red Roses for Me, specifically the expanded edition, but from 1984. And I love now that, I could just pick out his voice anywhere. I really started getting into, or I have started to get into, like, post-punk stuff that I never really listened to, and I call it specifically, like, the Grosse Point Blank soundtrack. I love all that shit on there, but I never really got into any of it. But now I watched Grosse Point Blank the other night, which that's just a favorite forever. And I can't even remember what song, but I was like, oh, the fucking Pogues are in here, duh. But I just love I can identify his voice anywhere now. It's so distinct. And we're going to get into the Streams of Whiskey right meow. Man, I'm really just thinking about, I know, but I don't know that Shane MacGowan passed away due to alcoholism, right? I mean, I think that's pretty accurate. And it's tragic, but I love the way that he embraced it in his songwriting. There's so many that I can think of right now, just like, what is it, Towns Van Zandt, is that right? Shit, I don't know if that's right or not. But just like a number of artists that, that
that thing in them is complete songwriting fuel, right? But just to see him sort of like over the years from clips I've seen, and we've all known people, and we have all, fuck, I can tell you right now that there's alcoholism in my family, and that's something that I really have to keep fucking an eye on. That's why I do a couple sober months a year and things like that. I love my fucking whiskey. I love my fucking beer, man. So you can really relate to this and just how easily it can go down that road, But I love that he's kind of, I love that he embraced it, and he was not ashamed of it. He's just like, I like fucking drinking, and anyway. Yep. Yep, that earned itself the trifecta right there, the trifecta playlist, where it's the Rock Radar Stoner Reaction playlist that's available publicly on Spotify, my personal Irish Radness playlist, and then my What the Hell Everything playlist with every great fucking rock song that I love. Pretty much. It's always being added to. I'm always finding new stuff or things. I'm like, oh, why isn't that fucking thing on there? What the fuck is that What the Hell Everything playlist at right now? Not that you care. 900, there's way more that can go on there. It's a matter of hearing them and going, oh, fuck yeah, that too,
What the hell, everything?